Mm. So I feel a bit low today, and I just watched something that really puts my life into perspective. Like I wonder, have you ever thought that you have a big problem? Like have you ever felt like you have the biggest problem in this world? Like your life is not worth living because of it. Like there is nothing that could make it better. Have you ever felt like that at any point in your life? Because I have. I really have. And I feel like I exaggerated my problems so much. Like I really extrapolated them to astronomical levels. Because I was just watching a video of this young kid, and the kid is not able to walk. The kid is not able to breathe. The kid has a disease that if they happen to get a flu, just a common cold, it's going to kill them. So it's just a matter of days because you can't really stay away from the flu no matter how hard you try. And if a flu is enough to end someone's life, almost any other infection is almost guaranteed to take the life of that person. The kid is now has now passed away. It's been a while. It's an old video I was watching. The kid didn't survive for long. Like it brought my life into perspective, and I started wondering: Am I so unappreciative of everything that I've got? My health condition. I may complain about so many health complications I have, but I'm able to walk. I'm able to breathe. I'm able to eat, and I'm able to live. However sad I might think my life is and everything that has happened to me, it can always get worse. And that has become very obvious to me. The things can always get worse than they already are. So I don't know whether I'm ungrateful or what, because I feel like I've been very ungrateful to myself and to whoever provides life. I have veered away from God as the provider of life, but life comes from somewhere. I don't know where. And I feel like I've been ungrateful for it. I only see the negative in it. I only see everything that's going wrong. Like I almost feel guilty for thinking of suicide or something like that. I don't think I was going through such a difficult time that I would want to end it all. I see people motivated to live who are going through very serious problems. I've literally seen people who say that, like they post a video and they're like, by the time you see this, I'm gonna be dead, and they are because the doctors have given them timeline. They know uh, that I have 2 months to live or 2 weeks to live or less than a year to live. I don't have such timelines. I could live for 100 years. I could be dead within the next few minutes, but at least I don't have that nagging feeling that my life is ending soon and there's nothing I can do about it. I've seen someone cry about it and there's nothing they can do about it. They just have to go. If their time to go has come and they have been told that there's nothing that can be done by the doctors or anybody, they have to go. So it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing that I can magnify my problems to that level, to a level where I don't appreciate what life has offered me. Because it's a lot. Life has offered me a lot of opportunities, a lot that I should be proud of, even if I'm not, a lot that I should be thankful for, even if I really don't feel like it. I know there are things that are going wrong, but there, there are worse things that could go wrong that would make my problems look like nothing. Because right now I feel like my problems are nothing. Seeing that child, the child is not. Like the child is not a villain of some sort or a criminal who should be like punished for something. They're just young and trying to live, and yet they have this serious disease that is going to take them to the grave while they're still 5 or 6 years old. They didn't get to live long. I've lived for 29 years. That's a long time. Whether it's been a sad 29 years or a happy 29 years, it's still 29 years. It's a long time. I got to experience a lot. I got to learn a lot. I got to live. This is not something this child is going to have the ability to do. They're not going to know what it feels like to turn 18 and be a citizen who is responsible for your actions. All they die knowing is their their childhood and living with their parents. I wonder if people come back for second and third lives because that seems like a life that is not lived to the fullest. And it ends very sadly with a serious disease. I mean, some people die in their sleep, not having had anything that could be attributed like to a sickness or anything like that. They just die in their sleep. And it's such a peaceful way to die. Just measuring with how much suffering some people have to go through their death process. And I had been looking for ways to end my life in a very peaceful way. I even wondered, do I deserve to die in a peaceful way? Do I really? Do I? What would make my death so special that it will not be painful as this other innocent child just dying for no reason? Should I be punished for thinking the way I'm thinking? Like, should I be punished for my mind just seeing the problems within me and not appreciating what I have got? Because I have got a lot and I don't seem to realize it. I seem very oblivious of my situation. I just want to say it's probably not as bad as you think. I know maybe you're going through something. I don't know. I am going through quite a lot, but I think a lot. Saying a lot is a bit of an exaggeration. It's not that bad. I can't say I'm that bad. I'm okay. I can walk. I can eat. I can watch TV. I can sleep. I can work. I can I can enjoy some soda or something like that. I'm trying to quit the drugs and all that and the alcohol and everything. But I I have an okay life. I wouldn't say it's a bad life. I really wouldn't. You might look at it and think it's bad. It can always get worse. And much, much worse, I see. So much worse. I, I think it's time I started appreciating my life. I've been told to write gratitude list and I procrastinate on that, but I think I need to write them and just express how much gratitude I have for my life. If it does end up to be as sad as the lives that I'm observing, then I'm okay. I have lived. I have lived 29 years, a long time. I know there's some people who are in their 90s or 100, and might think 29 is not a lot. But measuring myself against this kid who's dying at the age of 6, I've lived like 4, 5 times more than this kid. I got to enjoy my childhood. I didn't have a lot. I wouldn't say I had a lot, but I had something. I had some toys. I didn't have many toys. I had one or two. The ones that I can remember. I wasn't eating like kings with silver spoons and golden whatever, but we were making it worthwhile. Like it was worthwhile to exist at that time. I don't know this feeling. I usually get this feeling every time I see such a story, and it goes away. I don't know why it goes away because I feel like it would be a very good anchor point for me to look back to, so that whenever I feel like things are going so bad, I remind myself that I have not faced the half of it, the half of the suffering that some of the people in this world are going through. I haven't faced the half of it. Maybe not even a quarter or a 10%, maybe not even 1%. Because life can be terrible. I tell you, things can be bad. People have died in very serious ways and very painful ways that even imagining makes you feel painful. Like just imagine that someone left this world in such a state, you feel sadness that is inexplicable. So it's quite a heavy thing to carry. The sadness. I even wonder, have I ever been sad really? Have I ever gone through anything? What, what, why? Why do my problems feel so big? Why? Is it a lack of perspective? Like, because I see these things and I erase them. I don't know what my mind does with these things. Because immediately after I see them, I forget them and I start mourning my problem. And I can, and some of these people who are dying are very positive. You even wonder where do you get that level of positivity? And some very healthy people, some very well known and successful people in all worldly manners that you can try to quantify are taking away their lives. There we are. Here is someone who is 6 years old who wants to live the rest of their life, even if it's in a wheelchair or something, but they're living this world. Yet I've been here for all these years with with nothing that I can appreciate. It's very sad. Very sad. I don't know what to think of it. I think I am disappointed in myself if I were to put it in those words, because those words seem fitting. There's a lot to be disappointed about in myself, in in the manner in which I think. I forget all the good times I had had. I do. I forget them. I do. It when one problem comes in, it becomes the main problem and the only problem, and it feels like this problem has been affecting me for my entire life. I forget that for half or more than half of my life there are happy moments that I was glad to go through. Moments of peace, moments of pure love, moments that moments that people would be glad to have gone through. Yet I don't appreciate it. Why? Why is my mind wired like this? I hope it's not evolution. I hope we are not evolving to that level where we don't see reality as it is, and we are clouded by whatever our mind is making up, the stories that our mind is telling us. 'Cause what is my mind really telling me when it tells me that you're living the worst life a human being can live? And it feels that way in the moment. When I'm going through something, like if I'm having like a psychotic episode for my schizophrenia, you can't convince me that this is not the worst thing that could happen to a human being. I feel that, like I feel it. I'm like, please take me, God, to wherever you are immediately. If there is no God, let whoever is capable of ending my life, let him end it right now, because I can't live another minute. I feel that way. And yet I'm completely full. Like I don't have any missing limbs or anything. I can walk, I can sit. I don't have an eating disorder. This little kid couldn't even breathe. She was breathing through the some hospital equipment. I don't need that to breathe. I can still breathe. I can walk. I can run. I can do a lot. And yet I choose not to appreciate whatever I have. It's a sad state of affairs. I don't know how I can correct my brain to see the reality as it is and not magnify everything so much. I don't even know whether I'll be able to ever do that, but maybe someday, maybe someday, maybe someday. But I'm motivated by those people who come out and show us, even if they are suffering from something very serious, they show it to us. I know it's not okay to make myself feel better because of their condition, but it makes me feel like it makes me appreciate life.